Hello, my name is Erin Gordon, and I am currently the assessment coordinator at the San Diego County Office of Education. I previously was the assessment coordinator for San Diego Unified School District, which is a large district in Southern California. This video is about communicating about CARS. CARS stands for Crisis Alert Response System. When the constructed response items get flagged during scoring, the LEA coordinator and the superintendent are notified. When students indicate that they're experiencing or have experienced some kind of abuse or neglect, or they may harm themselves or others, these responses result in a CARS. So we take each and every crisis alert notification seriously. First, it was important to communicate with the superintendent and the superintendent's assistant about CARS. In a large district, most likely your superintendent has his or her assistant reviewing all emails. So I made sure that I would sit down each year with the superintendent's assistant to provide a little orientation training about CARS and how we handle the notifications in our district. I would provide that information also for the superintendent and be available for any follow-up questions. Next, we would front load our site coordinators by including a section in our training about CARS and the importance of responding to those notifications swiftly and thoroughly. So, planning and preparing for CARS with a process in place, communicating that process with staff was a key step in ensuring smooth implementation. During testing, as I would receive notifications about crisis alert responses, I would notify the principal. In many of our schools, the site coordinator isn't always the principal, so we made sure both were apprised of the situation. It was really important that the principal was given the information about the crisis response to determine the best person at the school to meet with the student and also know what resources would be available and appropriate if need be. I used a few different communication methods when I received a CARS notification. I actually had a letter, a template that I would use to send information through school mail to the principal. I also would use email, but I would only include the student's SSID. We're a little bit limited with our use of email because we can't include PII, personalized and identifiable information, on any emails. But it was a quick way to notify the principal and the site coordinator. I also would pick up the phone and actually follow up and call the principal directly and relay the information over the phone in many cases. So I used all three of these methods of communication to make sure that the school followed up with the student. Now, the school site staff, they know the student best. So it was important that they be the ones meeting with the student and determining if the student needed support or assistance. And then as the LEA coordinator, it was my responsibility to make sure that the school had that follow-up with the student. I hope you found this information timely and useful. Thanks for watching.